at this stage in her career. So good afternoon, just a couple of minutes after midday at Royal Porthcawl, and there are a few numbers for you. Playing par 72 this week and just under 6,600 yards. The green's not running too quickly, as they cannot do on links courses when the wind is blowing. It's blowing but gently at the moment on quite a pleasant day. 12 miles an hour, expected to get up a little. You see the names of Minjee Lee and Charlie Hull on the first page as well. They're playing together and playing well. And Rose Zhang, what a talent she was, and coming back to some form as well, so good to see her 2 under after 11 holes.
And the steel of her club, just trying to chop it up there, and beautifully played.
Yeah, really from that kind of light, it's not that difficult to completely miss the ball. A little drizzle coming off the water, and I'm afraid it's bad news for Charlie. That's actually a putt for a 5, because she was down the left-hand side with her approach shot, but in a nasty lie, and it only managed to advance about 3 or 4 yards. So she's got a putt for a 5 here on 14.
Minjee Lee collected her 3rd major this year, LPGA. Methodical approach to her 15-20 footer or so, and this to save par. Tough hole, the 14th.
Yeah, it is a tough hole today, and what a par this would be. That was not an easy chip shot, breaking off the left.
Yep, you're going to have to take a few of those when you can. A couple of bogeys early on, but since then. So this is Jeeno Thitikul looking down just by this big waist area. Now, Jeeno Thitikul, a long attempt to get 4 under. Oh, good one. Great one. What a putt. Yeah, what a putt. Echoes from the crowd there. Everyone just saying, what a putt, because it really was. There we are. Look at that. A couple of 2s in 4 holes. 3 2s on the card today.
And with that birdie, she is lone at the top of the leaderboard. Take another look at this. Outside of 45 feet or so for her birdie. Perfect pace.
Which is not the concern of Jeeno Thitikul at all. Oh, a little sideways hop, and it's the slope that leads up to this green here, just killing that one.
This 3rd shot for Thitikul. The greens are rolling at about 10.4 on the stimp meter, just due to the number of contours that we see on these putting surfaces, as we see Thitikul with that par attempt, and that was just left the whole way.
You'll be very glad, Yanni, the organisers, that all sorts of other such things, but you'll keep us right. Thitikul.
Yeah, on the 17th. Some cross bunkers here that you have to lay up off the tee just to keep short. One hit at about 250. You'd rather it stayed in the fairway, but sitting up we can see the ball. Just splashing out the greenside bunker there in 17 is Thitikul, giving herself 6 feet to try and save par.
In the golf swing.
Thitikul to save par.
Just very subtle little breaks in that 17th. It's a very flat green, but just very slight little breaks.
In for a glorious 2 there on the 5th. And we'll go back to Jeeno Thitikul.
This one might be drawing just a little bit too much for Jeeno. Ending up in that left rough where we saw Maya Stark hit her 2nd shot from. She has the benefit of the grass growing in.
So here we are, Thitikul. So again, it looks to be lying pretty well, but it has a tight angle to this green, Iona.
Yeah, this angle is ugly. Straight down the breeze, and these bunkers short left of this green totally defend it. Gonna have to throw one out to the right-hand side. Hope it gets a kick.
That's exactly what she's done, but it just went straight on. It's heading towards the first tee.
That'll be a pretty popular spot for a majority of players out there. Kind of opens you up to a pretty easy up and down for your birdie.
Dances his way up to introduce Dame Laura Davies to the commentary box for the first time today. Enjoying what you're seeing?
So Thitikul will be first with her birdie attempt. So about 5 feet or so for her birdie. Not going to be a whole lot of movement to this putt, maybe just favoring the right corner of the hole. It's that perfect pace where you can give it a good solid wrap, and that just had a wee bobble straight off the bat there, so it'll be a disappointing par for Jeeno.
Yeah, lacking in the solid, lacking in the wrap, but still under par. Round of 2 under on the day for the world number 2, Jeeno Thitikul. Now, Lottie. Her second shot here. Looks like 132. You can throw this one as far back as you like. Hold it up against the wind.
Oh, and that is going to drift and avoid that greenside bunker, or looks like it will anyway.
Or is it? We shall see. Needs this. You get the feeling for Charlie Hull. It's been a pretty rotten past hour with 4 bogeys on her way to here. This for a dash of red to perhaps remember over lunch, which she does. 5 birdies out there before that, so that makes it 6, around of 73 for Charlie Hull today. Had a little bit of everything, Laura.
You normally get that with Charlie, don't you? Do you know what, though? She's one of the best at... Minji, can she finish with a birdie? It should be a formality. And in she goes. Really solid start for Minji there, 70. That's just what she'd have went to bed last night thinking about. Something under par.
That's exactly what she's done in her quest for the career Grand Slam. 5 majors in the women's game. You only need 4 to technically complete it. The only one that she's missing, aside from this week, is the Chevron Championship. Took the other 3. It's been an impressive couple of years for the Australian in the majors. But the mark currently still is set at 4 under par by Eri Okiyama here in round 1 of the AIG Women's Open. We will